We are at the beginning of the trailhead. We are now ready. We sprayed ourselves with like sunscreen and everything. It shouldn't be too big of a walk. I think it's like half a mile in to get there and half a mile out, something like that. Short. Not too bad. Maybe even shorter than that. But I'm still excited. Pedernales Falls State Park is known for Pedernales Falls. So we will at least get to see that. Let's get to it. Just to describe how hot it is today, the only shots that I have taken were at the car and then at the beginning of the trail. And in those two shots alone, this camera has already, it's showing overheating right now.
Damn.
I've never experienced this kind of overheating issue this quickly and this early on into a hike. Literally, we got nowhere and it's already showing the temperature sign. So yeah, it is hot today. We can feel it. We were walking and then like you just saw me start to get in a shot of like the woods or the trees or whatever, and then Clara saw a bunch of movement on a tree. Turns out it looks like a lot of spiders. I'm gonna see if I can get a shot of that real quick. All of those, I don't know if you can see, are spiders.
Why are they moving like manatees?
There's so many of them too. See that? I think they know when I'm getting kind of close. So then they start moving around. So yeah, that was crazy.
Like, see, the thing is with insects, they're gross when you look at them, or at least for me.
See, I think it's subjective. Some people might think that insects are really cool.
I mean, I can understand the concept of cool. Like, what we heard about spider, their entire body system is like a spring, so when spider dies, you see all the legs kind of crawling, springing in, because there's nothing to hold the spring system out, so they just like crawl into a ball. Like, so I understand the coolness of it, but they're gross. And when you see predators, apex predators, you feel fear, while you can also feel that they're cool, like wolves.
So they feel gross, but they're still cool.
Insects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are arriving at an overlook, it looks like. It's pretty nice. We just got the view from right here, but we're gonna try to get a little bit closer to it. There's a path that's going down.
I can hear the nature now.
And we can hear nature. So what Clara meant by being able to hear nature now is because she actually turned off the fan that she had around her neck. And the entire time when she had it blowing, she couldn't hear anything else but the fan. But after she turned it off, she could actually hear the flowing water from the Pedernales Falls. Right now, we are standing at the second overlook. It's actually midway down the stairs, and it gave you a much better view of the entirety of Pedernales Falls. One of the first things that we noticed was that turquoise green water, and we weren't sure if all the water at Pedernales Falls had that same color, but we knew we wanted to get up close and check it out for ourselves. So we're just walking down this path till we get to the water, and wasn't too far to get to this point, but pretty excited to see that turquoise green up close.
The fish! Come, come! Oh, there's a lot.
The color of the water gave this place this slightly magical vibe. It felt so storybook-like that after Clara noticed some butterflies flying around, she held the tripod out thinking that there was at least a chance that they'd land on it for fun. They didn't, but I honestly don't think I would have found it out of place if they did. When we saw this particular waterfall stream, we stopped by to take a closer look just because we felt like it, and ended up noticing that it had some interesting things going on.
Oh my gosh, look at that! You see the little head?
Oh,
What is that?
a turtle.
That's a turtle? Why is it so flat?
It's the kind of turtle it is.
Is it like a soft turtle?
I think so.
That's insane. Can I cook it?
So after Clara pet the turtle, we continued walking along the water, and Clara noticed this spot where there was essentially this giant hole, and asked me to come over and take a look at it. There were some signs that said that you can't swim in the water, and this hole is one of the many perfect examples as to why.
Yeah, I guess I can understand why they said no swimming here.
And it's because with our own two eyes, we really don't know how deep the water is. Clara and I are right at that turquoise water looking area, and it is so crazy. There's this like deep part that we don't know how deep it goes, but there's like little fishies swimming around and little bubbles coming out. And yeah.
There's a water walking insect in this water.
Yeah, we're trying to walk over to the other side. There's some little birds.
Oh, look, there's a waterfall over there. You see the water? Trickling out.
And yeah, this place is a lot more amazing than I think we thought it was going to be.
Oh, look, there's some big ones.
Big fish. Okay, so we're gonna explore a little bit more, and then we're gonna head back and
so we don't fall too behind schedule. It's just a little bit more interesting than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, wait, those are all. What is it? The.
Agave word.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna walk over.
Clara took her shoes off to dip her feet in the springs, and we walked over to try to make it to this cave looking thing. There was like a hole in the rock, and we wanted to see what it was. And as we continued to walk, we kept finding new pools of that same turquoise colored green water. And we couldn't help but notice that the place was so vast and beautiful. When we finally made it to this part of the cave, it was basically a dead end to get to that circular portion. So we continued on our journey and noticed this hole in the ground. Clara looked in, and there was just this one single fish just being completely still in the water. And after a little bit more walking, Clara and I finally made it to a point where we could get a clear look at that cave hole thing. After seeing that it wasn't really a cave and was pretty much blocked off by some rock, we decided to just take in the view for a little bit and eventually started to make our way back. Okay, so we're taking a breather. We just got done climbing all the steps.
Stairmaster.
The Stairmaster part of the trail. It's not even that much. But I checked my heart rate on my new Fitbit, by the way. And my heart rate was at 146 going up these steps.
More training.
I know. I'm like, I'm working out every day and that's not enough. But yeah, Pedernales Falls, I would say, is just a really interesting place. I would definitely come back again. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you can see, and like one afternoon didn't feel like enough to cut it. And overall, I'm really happy that we stopped by.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed the turquoise green water. I really enjoyed seeing like the little caves and the little, I don't know, openings in the rocks.
What is it called? Cliff? Undercliff?
Yeah, something like that.
Cave?
And there are a lot of animals too. There are vultures that we couldn't even get shots of because they were so far away.
We saw a soft-shell turtle.
Soft-shell turtle. Yeah, overall there's so much here. And Austin isn't that far. I'll definitely want to come back and check it out again.
Next time, probably bring a inflatable stand-up paddleboard too.
If we can.
Yeah.
Alright. That's it.
Let's get going.
Crazy thing is, I don't see it. Oh, now I see it.